Hey guys, welcome to our first video of 2018. I hope you guys had a good new year, and we're gonna start it off with a video about each other.
So today we're doing the boyfriend-girlfriend tag. It was a popular tag on YouTube like a few years ago, where like either it's like the girlfriend asking the boyfriend a whole bunch of questions hoping to see like how well they know each other, but we're gonna kind of combine the two and do like a boyfriend/girlfriend tag so that we're both answering the questions to see how well we know each other. So I have I think there's like 30 questions on my phone, and we're just gonna take turns asking them, and then we're both just gonna answer the questions. So are you ready for the first one?
I'm ready. I'd like to ask you the first one.
Okay.
Where did we meet?
Like in person?
So I guess
like the
that's
first
whole
time I
point.
saw you?
No, that was our first date. So where did we meet?
We met on Tinder.
We did.
So basically, in 2016 on July 3rd, I was on my best friend's boat that is between like New York and Vermont, and we were like waiting to come in at like 9 o'clock at night to dock, but there was a bunch of people because everybody was celebrating the 4th of July, and this one's picture came up on my profile, and I don't know who swiped right first. I don't remember, because like you knew, depending on if it were a match right away, then you'd know that they swiped right first. I feel like I swiped right first, because I don't remember
I think
seeing
you're right.
that.
No, I think you're right.
I just knew.
I was camping in Burlington with my family.
Do you remember seeing my profile?
No.
You don't?
No, not really.
You don't? I remember specifically seeing his.
No, because I definitely remember yours, because my first message to you... No, I'm just remembering now. My first message to you was about wearing a romper.
So then you went back on my profile. Like, do you remember swiping left and right and
yes,
seeing
because if I
mine
was
swipe
second,
right?
then I would have seen it right away and then messaged you right away.
Oh, right away, okay. So next question, where was our first date?
Our first date was in Hanover, New Hampshire, which was at Dartmouth's campus. What was it?
August 6th?
August 6th, so about a month after we first started talking.
Yeah.
You came up from your family's house in Poughkeepsie on your way home and took a minor detour.
I accidentally went through like the easy passes.
She didn't know how the Mass Pike tolls worked.
Yeah, like I went through an easy pass when I didn't have one at the time, instead of going through cash, so I got a ticket in the mail.
Nice.
I still have the ticket.
What was your first impression of me?
Oh boy, can you answer this one for us?
No.
Like on Tinder or like in person?
No, in person.
I think my first impression was that you were a gentleman, because on my way to meet you, first of all, on my way there you called me and you were like giving me directions, because we like both parked in a parking garage and like met like in the park or like near the park.
Yeah.
And you called me making sure like I was getting there okay and that you just got there and where you're gonna meet me. And then when I got there, you were like waiting right by the gate and like called me to like reassure me that that's where I was supposed to be.
I remember calling you on my way there too, because like the exit before the Hanover exit, there was a car pulled over.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a silver Chevy Cruze with a New York license plate, so I thought it was you.
Oh yeah.
And you like didn't know what exit to get off of. My first impression of you probably was like how caring you were, and like first thing you did was run up to me and like give me a hug, like you were comfortable with me already.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
even though we had never seen each other, obviously like we had Skyped and talked on the phone, but that was the first time you'd actually ever seen me.
Did you plan on hugging me?
Yeah, of course.
Next question, when did you meet the family? Well, I guess the second time I met you. We went to dinner at the Naked Turtle.
Yeah, so it was that next weekend. I came up camping again with my parents, and I came across the ferry into Plattsburgh, and we had dinner.
That was on Friday, because I think the next day I met your parents.
So I met your parents that night, and then you came the next day and we drove up to Montreal. Because the first time you met my parents, we went to Montreal.
Yes.
Yeah. How long have we been together?
16 months.
Yeah, what she
So
said.
2 months short of a year and a half. Do we have any traditions?
I feel like we have a lot.
We collect postcards every new place we go together.
Every time, like, we have a lot of, like, food traditions.
Oh yeah, every time he comes we, like, have ice cream
We always
sundaes.
have pancakes and ice cream. We're not very healthy.
No.
But, like, in, like, really, like, couple-y traditions is, like, whenever we say goodbye, we always kiss 3 times. What was our first road trip?
This is a hard question because we live not in like the same area. I feel like we're always road tripping. Like we're always going to Maine, we're always going to Poughkeepsie, we're always going to like Massachusetts, like we're always going places. But I think like would it be alone together or like it doesn't matter who we're with? Because Savannah, when we went over the summer, that was really far and it was in a car, but we were with your mom and sister.
I would consider it Savannah. Because 4-hour drive is like a weekend thing for us.
What was the first thing you noticed about me?
I don't know, I just thought you were very cute. I love your smile and your eyes. Your eyelashes are really long.
That's nice.
Yeah. What is my favorite restaurant?
Would it be Panzanella's?
Probably.
I don't know if I even have one.
Bazzano's maybe for you?
Yeah. I don't eat out that much. Like, I like staying home and like cooking.
Yeah.
What do we argue about the most? We don't really fight.
We don't really fight at all.
Like somebody...
If we argue about anything, it's like almost like stupid things. Like you'll argue with me about like who's doing the dishes. Like we argue about things most couples like fight about. But like argue in a good way. Does
like, no,
sense?
you're not doing the dishes, I am.
Yeah, it's no, don't get up and put the dishes away.
Or like, no, don't carry my stuff for me, I got it.
Exactly.
I don't think we've ever like, there's never been a time where I brought something up and he's like, no, you're wrong. Or like vice versa. Like we pretty much get along for the most part.
Very, very well.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? I feel like it's more of a skirt.
It's a skirt?
Yeah, because we both share a pant, but it's fluid. Sometimes you take more control of some situations. I feel like sometimes I do, depending on what we're best at. So I feel like we both have one leg of the pants, but it's more of a skirt.
If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Soccer.
That's easy.
What about
You're
me?
watching some YouTube video. You don't watch actual TV unless I'm with you.
True, okay.
What is one food that I don't like?
You're like a
Like,
picky
specifically.
eater, but you like funky foods that normal people don't like. Like he likes feta cheese and he likes blue cheese, and I feel like those aren't normal things.
It's pretty normal.
But like you could like love chocolate and he'd be like, ew, chocolate. Like mushrooms, you really don't like mushrooms.
No, I love the smell of mushrooms, but I can't eat them. You're kind of the same way. You hate like olives, which is
I like
weird.
green olives, I don't like black olives.
Black olives are probably the best. You hate canned meat. They all know that, but if you want to see a Christine reaction to canned meat, watch the I button right now.
What drink do I order when we go out to eat? Nine times out of 10, what
You
do I
order water.
Yeah.
You never get anything other than water. It doesn't matter if we're alone, if we're with friends, or we're with my family or your family, you always get water.
Yeah.
Even if it's like drinking time, you get water. And I always order.
Get Stella.
Yeah,
or
I
like
always
just
order
beer.
a beer. What size shoe do I wear?
10? 12?
It's like between 11 and 12, depending on the brand. You have a big foot. Is it like a 14 or something?
Oh my god!
Is it not that big? Is it a 12?
It's like a 10 and a half, 11.
Wow, I was far off.
What is my favorite kind of sandwich?
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Just peanut butter, but extra peanut butter.
Mine's changed. You introduced me to this Sam's Club meat that comes with like capricola, Genoa salami, and like Black Forest ham.
Mm-hmm.
I just put that with cheese and some mayo, and oh my
So
goodness,
good.
it's the best sandwich I've ever had
Life-changing.
in my life.
What is one talent that I have?
One talent that you have?
Yeah. Pick one of the many.
I don't really know.
You don't think I have any talents?
Neither of us are really like, oh, I can randomly sing, or
You don't think I can sing?
no.
What is one thing that I could eat every day if I could?
Ice cream.
Ooh, what kind though?
Chocolate peanut butter. I'm pretty much the same.
I
I get sick of foods really quickly though.
Really? I could
Yeah.
eat the same thing for lunch, breakfast, lunch, and
See,
dinner every
I
day.
say that, but I do eat the same thing for
Yeah,
lunch every
exactly.
day. We like a lot of the same
Ice cream
foods.
every day, yeah.
What's my favorite type of cereal?
Honeycomb?
Honey Bunches of Oats. I don't
Ew.
eat cereal, but when I do, it would be that.
You're like 80 years old.
Not really.
That's like Raisin Bran.
Have you ever had it?
No, because why
See,
would I
you
eat
should have even
that?
had it. Your favorite type of cereal? You just seem like
I have like a kid one that's like really sugary, and then I have like a more mature adult one.
You're not a Cheerios person. Oh, you are a Cheerios
Honey Nut
person.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
But if I had to pick like a sugary cereal, it'd be Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's really good. What is my favorite music?
Like genre, like you're like a hip hop, rap.
Mhm.
We've talked about this before, but like Christine either likes A-list people, but they're D-list songs, or people you've never heard of. Like you would like a Chris Brown song that nobody's ever heard of.
Okay, yeah.
My favorite music, I don't listen to music.
He's like more podcast based.
Yeah, I don't listen to any music.
What is my favorite sports team?
Probably Manchester United. I almost said Manchester City. Orlando City. Eye color, we're both brown.
Poop Brown.
Poop brown eyes forever.
So who is my best friend?
your best friend of all time is your mom.
Yeah.
But like, if I had to pick, it's either Brittany or Sam. Brittany's kind of cousiny, but kind of
like,
not.
Talk on the phone all the time, text, Snapchat, like.
But like
24/7.
absolutely no relation, it's Sam, I'd say.
Yeah. Yours is Joe.
Mine's definitely Joe.
It's something that I do that you wish I didn't. I'm perfect.
Basically, that's like the problem. Like, I'm genuinely scared most nights that I'm gonna get a call from you that you're like, I'm on my way just to have dinner, like a 4-hour drive. Like, I wish you would like kind of calm down sometimes, and like, you just do too much, which is not a bad thing. Like, I have to complain about that, but yeah. Where am I from? This is up for debate.
Okay, his Facebook profile says he's from Dover, Foxcroft, Maine, when he was not born there.
That's where my parents are from, and I've spent a lot of time from up there.
I feel like you could be raised there, but that's not where you're from. Yeah. You're from Portsmouth.
I was born and raised around Portsmouth. You're from Plattsburgh.
What kind of cake would you bake on my birthday? I would bake you an ice cream cake.
I wouldn't want that.
You don't want an ice cream cake?
You don't know what kind of cakes I would make you an ice cream cake. I like the giant cookie cakes.
You like a cookie cake?
The giant.
I love cookie cakes.
Those are my favorite. Do I play any sports? No.
No. He plays soccer for fun.
Yeah, on and off. When the team decides they want to show up, you don't. You could play soccer if you wanted to, but you don't want to.
I played sports in high school. I was playing sports like year round.
Yeah, but no, you don't want to.
Then, no.
You won't play soccer with us.
Second to last question, what can I spend hours doing? I feel like this is a hard question.
You get bored easily, so really nothing.
Like, if I do something for more than an hour, I'm bored of it. Like, yeah. I become like super passionate about things, and then like I'm just over it.
Yeah, like, there's not really anything that you could do for, like, you don't even like sleeping that much. Like, you wake up early and go to bed. You just get bored. I'm the other way. I could spend hours. Anything that like in that moment of time, I get bored less easily. Like, I could play FM for a whole day, but then I wouldn't be able to play for like 2 days.
Yeah, like you can't spend your whole entire week doing it all day, every day.
I could spend my whole entire week watching sports.
Yeah.
Alright guys, final question. If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
You would be England. Yeah,
definitely. All around London. I don't think I would want to live in London, but within, like inside the tube. What about you?
Not the south, but like
Delaware.
Yeah, seasons. Super hot. Yeah. It's like a good happy medium, and I would want to stay like on the coast, I think.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And until next video.